Greetings, gentle viewers.
And howdy.
Last time, there was an explosion of manliness and passion.
Don't tell me you.
Understood. I'll leave it at that. We're starting to get really worried.
Speaking of really worried explosions of manliness, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I am indeed the Opinionator.
And I'm We Square.
Feast your eyes upon this visage and get on your knees. Bow before me.
No.
Okay, well, anyway, at the time, I didn't yet realize just how horrific it can be to trust someone in this place.
That's called foreshadowing.
Oh, Shuichi.
Ah.
Oh, Ryoma. Are you headed to the dining hall?
No.
If I went there the way I am now, I'd just ruin the mood. Honestly, if he's so aggressive about this I want to die attitude, maybe he should actually kind of explain why.
Yeah, I don't see where the harm in it is, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't have a bad attitude.
I still don't think it'll convince anyone, but they would be more understanding of his mood.
And then he could at least come into the dang dining hall and eat breakfast with everybody.
Yeah.
It's not like people don't trust him.
Exactly.
Ryoma has earned that trust.
Hey!
Listen, I can't even begin to imagine what your life has been like. And I know that this is gonna sound cliche, but
Okay.
you shouldn't give up on life. If you keep living, I'm sure good things will happen. Good things.
But
Good things are when your wishes, hopes, or dreams are fulfilled, right? What does that have to do with someone like me, with no wishes, hopes, or dreams? So that's what it is, huh? I kind of don't believe him.
Me either.
With nothing, well, like Shuichi says, it sounds cliche, but maybe you have to find something.
It's just that he's given up on them.
Yeah. But
more importantly,
did something happen to you?
You look like a stiff breeze is about to blow you over.
Or maybe he looks like he's in a good mood for once, instead of like walking around with a dark shadow following him.
huh? Sheesh.
You haven't noticed? You look completely different from yesterday, and I'm not talking about the little bulge in your arms caused from working out. It's like your eyes have stopped focusing on the past. Your face looks more dependable. Your face looks dependable!
Shuichi, this isn't a fight!
You little Osamu Tezuka character! Ryoma's speech was low and melancholy. He turned and walked away.
Okay.
Stopped focusing on the past.
That's something he would know. Ryoma.
Yeah, sounds like a case of pot meet kettle. Or rather, pot you would need to meet the kettle.
Yeah. Ah, boy, how are you doing today, Miyu?
I mean, I don't know what the point of talking to her is. She's just going to insult me.
Hey!
Hey, Shuichi! I mean, Pooichi! That's so clever! There's something I gotta ask you.
Punch! Oh, that thing's not here, unfortunately. Dang.
I know, that'd be really convenient. She'd like it and I'd like it. Why did she correct herself? You ever hear about back items in casinos?
Huh?
Back items? What are those?
Knives in the back!
You wanna know more? You do, right?
On your knees!
Then bow down to me, worm!
Okay.
Wait!
Where is this coming from?
Listen up!
Last time, when you and Kaede bowed to me, It felt so good that I had to put on dry panties. So you mean the reason that it worked?
No, no. Just no. We're moving on. We are not exploring this thought any further.
I will try hard to not hate her so openly. So do it again. Come on, hurry up. Make with the bowing already.
The only reason she's standing out here is because she smelled the sweat from when Kaito and Shuichi worked out, and it drew her like some sort of feral cat.
I think she's really more interested in her own interests.
Even so.
Sorry, I'm not gonna do that. See you later.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. But you have to gratify me. Okay, you don't need to bow then. Just listen to what I gotta say. She just wants my attention.
Uh-huh.
Well, I do kind of want to know what she's talking about. With a heavy heart and great trepidation, I suppose I'll listen to her.
You're right.
All right, I'll hear you out. What is a back item? So if you have a certain item, you can play a bat game sponsored by Monokuma himself. It can be traded at a higher rate, and if you do well, you can earn quite the fortune. What do we have to buy?
Right?
A bat game? I have a bad feeling about this.
If I remember correctly.
Wait a minute. Is that item this medal? It commemorates the founding of the casino, after all.
This is one of those hidden that we need an item for. We haven't gotten the other item yet, so if someone talks about a parasol, that's the one.
A parasol?
A
Okay,
parasol.
at that point we need to drop it and go to the machine.
Yes, we need to really hope we can get that parasol with the 175 Moto coins we have.
What was that?
What the?
Really?
You've made a discovery that even I, the gorgeous girl genius Miyu Iruma, couldn't find.
It's called the Mono machine.
How can I be bested by the beta of all betas?
No.
You came to me.
I guess that makes you a tetra, don't it?
Furthermore, you begged me for sexual gratification. You did!
Can we not? Can we just not?
Okay. I knew coming to you was a good idea. What with you being a detective and all, you managed to track down that metal coin like I knew you would. I'm so awesome!
That being said,
Let's bring that metal coin to the casino! Okay, sure. I mean, I'd prefer to advance the story, but I guess this is kind of an interesting side event,
Well, we can only do it now.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Okay, well, let's do it. I'll see what happens, just in case. Just as I predicted. Detectives get excited for casino games, just like boys get excited for home.
out of my way!
Come to the casino once you're done eating. And don't forget to bring that medal. Don't you dare give it away!
Okay.
If I must. Well, I guess I'll finish eating.
Okay. You do that.
I'm hesitant, but I don't want to ignore it if it has the potential to be a problem. That's okay, right? I just don't want to go anywhere with her.
At all. Oh, good morning, Shuichi.
Hey!
Good morning, Tsumugi. Are you headed to the dining hall?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, not because anyone told me to or anything. I just felt like it.
It's called breakfast. We kind of all eat it together.
That reminds me.
Oh, that reminds me. Would you happen to have a parasol? Have you gone to the casino, Shuichi? I find myself there sometimes. I've never seen most of the games they have there.
Yeah, they're kind of like all closed off.
Could it be?
Do you think Monokuma made them? If so, I regret getting hooked on one of them.
Really? You're hooked on one, huh?
It's plain to see.
I'm just plain confident in my gaming skills. Would you like to play together sometime?
Sure, if we get the chance.
Oh, sorry. We should stop talking about stuff like this and go to the dining hall already. I'm gonna go on ahead.
It is good to see that, however unusual she is, it's not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really like Tsumugi, but that free time event was really concerning.
Oh,
Kibo!
Kibo!
Shuichi!
Yes.
Good morning. Have you seen Kokichi or Gonta?
Oh, no. No, I have not.
Huh?
No, I haven't seen them.
I see. I saw them earlier, and they seem to be sneaking around.
I cannot believe that Kokichi straight up just easily recruited Gonta.
Well, Gonta is a gentleman. He can't turn down a request by his friend, right?
As I thought.
Given Kokichi's penchant for mischief, do you think he's planning to cause more trouble?
Well, for a given definition of trouble, I don't think he's going to do anything really bad yet.
Gonta is very earnest, but also very naive. Kokichi could easily fool him.
Well,
That's true. It is a bit disconcerting.
why?
I wonder why Kokichi is so determined to undermine our cooperation.
Because that's one of the things that he believes. He does not like people and wants an advantage over them. And so if they are kind of making his own worldview look bad, it's just irritating.
That can be said for a lot of people.
Yeah,
True, Monokuma does interfere with our attempts to cooperate, but consider this. Perhaps what Monokuma fears more than anything is our cooperation.
that is apparently true. After all, cooperating is in fact how we have overcome all of these games.
That is why I think that Kaede was not wrong.
I agree. This is what we have argued in every game, and in every game,
Well, it's kind of been true.
yeah, what has actually caused a victory, what the decision the characters have come to, is that one.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting stuck in the nihilism.
You're right.
I think so too. I'll always be thankful for what Kaede tried to do for us.
Indeed.
That's right. If we all cooperate, I'm sure we will be able to escape this place. If we meet every morning for breakfast, we will slowly but surely become more united.
It's true.
Okay.
Pretty slowly, though. Yeah.
Well then.
I will go to the dining hall now.
Hey!
Good morning, Tenko.
Yes!
Good morning, Shuichi.
Wow, how friendly.
Oh, give me a minute. Kirumi made us breakfast this morning, too.
You're right.
Yeah, it smells good.
I wonder what hot pot she'll make this morning. Boar hot pot? Maybe pheasant hot pot?
Do you live in the countryside? That's great! Me too! I have never eaten pheasant, though I have eaten quail. And boar? Well, if I lived in Texas,
Yeah.
there's a big problem with feral hogs.
They can really F stuff up.
It's actually legal to shoot feral hogs with a machine gun from a helicopter in
my
Texas. You can rent a helicopter to go feral hog hunting with a machine gun.
That's kind of amazing.
That's how many feral hogs they have. Also, I'm given to understand they taste great.
Yeah, probably.
So it's gonna be hot pot, huh? What's going on with Tenko's extremely normal, though not necessarily Japanese diet?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Or city Japanese. Sounds like a rural person.
If
Which
you-
is great! Also, count the references to degenerate males.
yeah.
Oh, that's the warehouse. It's not the dining hall. What building do I think I'm going in?
According to my calculations and basic math, not everyone has gathered today.
I suppose so.
You can see that without doing any calculations.
Jeez.
What's everyone else doing?
Who are we missing? Just Kokichi and Gonta?
It seems as if...
Korikyo, I think?
Well, I didn't get to see. Korekiyo is right there. Yeah, don't talk to me about who you saw in the room for the 0.3 seconds.
It seems Maki has chosen to spend all her time inside her ultimate research lab. I am not sure what she is doing in there, but she has no intention of leaving.
What was that?
Now, I'm really curious what on earth she's doing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that possibly holds the key to what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
What does the ultimate child caregiver got to do in a research lab anyway? It's not like there's any kids to take care of, right?
Maybe? I don't know.
Huh?
Maybe she's hiding a bunch of kids in there that she's secretly taking care of.
I mean, that's probably kind of likely, actually. Well, no, as soon as we find out, we'll know a lot about her situation. What? She's not some stray dog on the streets raising pups. That's where you went? That's where you went.
I also saw Kokichi and Gonta sneaking around together. Don't forget that.
A couple of virgins sneaking around sounds like bad news to me. So, what if they weren't virgins and they were sneaking around? Is that okay?
Don't engage, David. Don't engage.
The thing is I wish that it was somebody like Byakuya who would actually just like articulate a worldview opposed to mine. I mean, old Byakuya. That way I'd like have something that I respect, that I would clearly want to overcome.
Yeah,
but it's like a position that I respect and somebody that I respect articulating it. She's just a skank.
Yeah.
Hey,
I saw Ryoma on my way here, but he said he wasn't coming today.
I see. Well, we don't need that guy around here till he's got his head on straight. How did the famous Ryoma Hoshi end up like that?
What? The famous Ryoma Hoshi?
You're the one who pointed out that he went to jail for murdering Yakuza.
No, it's probably that he was a really good tennis player. And that's the famous part, not the murder part.
Moving along. What are those two doing? What is that?
Ah, I see. Time for our religious exercises. How very yoga. Right, well, you guys have fun then. This is rather strange. Angie is the same as ever, but it seems Himiko is praying too. Whatever could be going on?
Whatever's going on, it's bad news.
Shuichi!
Hey, bro! Did you sleep well last night?
okay.
Yeah, really. Thank you, Kaito. My muscles are still sore.
All right!
That's what I thought! You look refreshed!
Ouch. But a good ouch.
Huh? Did you call Shuichi your bro? When did you two become bros?
Huh.
It's no big deal. I'm just training Shuichi is all.
A bromance? Gross. I guess virgins are just magnets for each other.
I hate you.
You know she's a virgin.
Of course.
Wait,
No, it's not like they're using a stand or anything.
Of course not. I'm not entirely sure why she said that, though.
Maki's just been holed up in her ultimate research lab, hasn't she? Is it such a great lab that she just got absorbed in it?
I don't think she got absorbed in it, as if it were some sort of biological alien wall cocoon thing.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Well, you don't know the sort of things that I'm worried are in there.
seems like...
But
See?
I can't even imagine what sort of things would be in a lab for child caregivers.
Go watch Eraserhead. That's what's in there.
It can't be children. But I'm sorry, Billy is still traumatized from remembering Eraserhead.
It can't be children in there, right? Stagnant air, closed for all this time? And where would they have come from?
Well, you see, when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much...
Well, I understand that, but where's the mommy and where's the daddy? I mean, they're not all clones, are they?
Maybe?
50 little Makis running around in there?
Well, there's a nightmare to consider.
Oh.
Becoming a mom in her first year of high school. That's just unthinkable.
Oh, no. Can't touch that with a 50-foot pole either. Got it.
All of you.
Neither of us has exchanged our motive videos with another, correct?
Of everyone here, I guess not.
Yeah. As long as murder remains a possibility, we must not watch those videos.
I don't know. I really appreciate what they're doing with this and what they're trying to say about it.
I mean, what Ryoma said was true too. It could be a motive for murder to get the motive video.
Oh, sure, okay, that actually does make sense. That's sort of connected to what I'm going to say, which is it's the sense of being reminded of that you have something that you care about that would drive you to commit murder for why? I understand that seeing a picture would create, like a rush of emotion, seeing like video image of somebody you care about. But like, if that's enough to make you kill somebody else, did you need to be reminded?
Right.
Like if it's that strong, did you need to be reminded of it? As for somebody having a motive that's... Well, when I say the word motive, I'm literally referring to the content of that person's cub pad that the wrong person has. Okay? If a person has a motive that's so bad that it would make them go kill the person that had it, then that person is already looking to kill someone. Yeah. Because someone has that video. And so the thing to do would be the person who got that cub pad to be like, oh gosh, this is really awful. Because I doubt it's just like an old man on his deathbed with a single tear rolling down his cheek going, Rosebud. And I don't think that's the motive here, okay?
Man, we are dropping the oldie references today.
Like, it's probably going to be something that the person might recognize. And if that's the case, that person needs to trash the cub pad or something. Like the person who's seen something, if it's really terrible.
They can't trash the cub pad.
No.
That might be considered school property.
Hold on, what's the rule? Wasn't the rule just the Moto pad? It wasn't school property.
Ooh.
Your Moto pads are very important items.
Okay, I thought there was one stating school property. Okay.
So it's not school property, and it's not anybody...
It's not the cub pads.
Yeah, it's your Mono pad. At the very least, if somebody did trash a cub pad, that's not in the rules, so...
And then even if they jumped in and like made it a rule, then...
Yeah, they'd get let off because that's how it's always gone before.
Correct.
Anyway.
You're right.
I see you agree with us, Kirumi.
It's rare I hear you speak your opinion like that.
Yeah, that's true.
That is.
I do so to safeguard Kaede's final request. Her request was that we all live, and I believe this course of action will fulfill that request. There is no shame in choosing to retreat for the sake of one's survival.
Not even gonna say Om or anything? Hey, what are you guys doing?
Prayer time.
Praying to Atua, of course. Praying to Atua, of course.
Huh?
You too, Himiko?
Well, if you hadn't have run around telling her how much forbidden fruit it was that she shouldn't listen to the person proselytizing her, then maybe she just would have blown her off. I was gonna say something about being pushy, but then I realized both Tenko and Angie are super pushy, so the pushiness isn't something that Himiko minds.
Yeah. As long as I pray like this, I don't need to waste my energy on useless stuff.
Is that why? Because I found it hard to believe that she'd have a genuine religious conversion, but again, not going to talk about that.
No matter what happens or what trouble lies ahead, my heart will be calm.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
Ah, I see. It's escapism.
That's not right!
No, she has merely abandoned reality to speak to Atua.
I don't like this religion. This...
Actually,
That is escapism.
oh my!
Really? I didn't know that.
You gotta be kidding me!
Hey, Angie! When did you brainwash Himiko? On the contrary, I've undone her brainwashing. I was brainwashed before, back when I didn't feel the presence of Atua.
Well, it seems it's too late.
Himiko!
Please get a hold of yourself! You have to face reality!
Please!
Hey! Himiko! Himiko!
Stop it.
When you interrupt me, it messes up my calm heart.
What on earth kind of energy did she expel?
I remembered this nightmare reality I'm in. All my insecurities and loneliness, the pain that made me want to die.
Ah, I see. So she actually is seeking escapism. Not absolution, but it does not appear as though this religion offers absolution.
It offers points and membership bonuses, I guess.
Here!
Sheesh, Tenko! Don't interrupt Himiko while she's praying.
Then, smiling as always, Angie walked up to Himiko and...
Stab with the ritual dagger!
Surely not! Yeah, we've seen this in Chapter 2 before.
Uh-huh.
I understand, Himiko. You're not actually scared. You're just sad, aren't you? You feel frustrated, anxious, and worried, but you have no one to confide in, do you?
Meanwhile, Tenko is about to have her head pop off.
It's okay. You're not alone, Himiko.
The only thing that rubs me the wrong way about this is that she didn't come in and do like the Himiko mom thing until Himiko had already converted to her religion, which is what she had always wanted.
Yeah.
Then she's giving her a reward.
Yeah.
Now, Himiko wants that reward of this.
But it does feel emotionally manipulative.
Yeah. Like the love, I mean.
Yeah.
Like, not romantic.
No, I know what you mean. Like you said, the mother thing.
She wants someone to comfort her. If Angie had done this first,
It seemed more genuine.
yeah, it wouldn't rub me the wrong way. Also, if Angie had done this first and then Himiko had accepted her religion, that would also make sense.
Yeah.
I know a handsome god who is keeping a watchful eye on you. Handsome god?
Handsome, is it?
Ah!
Yeah. What a mysterious miracle. I'm not scared anymore.
Yeah, we kind of already did this in Danganronpa 2, Chapter 2.
Thanks be to Atua.
Ah, how wonderful! It's all thanks to that handsome god!
Hey!
Ah, what handsome god? Wait, Himiko! You like handsome men? Why can't it be me?
You.
Are you playing for the other team?
Did you just now notice?
Really?
Eh?
Huh? What are you talking about? It's nothing like that.
Hey!
Hey, Angie, the hell did you do to Himiko?
Huh?
Huh? What did I do?
What a surprise!
I did something. I did. What did I do?
Yup.
Ah, yes. Atua has spoken to me. I shall convey his message to everyone.
Huh?
Where is this conversation going?
That's a good question. Anyway, what's ATUA'S message then? I'm a little worried.
It concerns me a lot.
That is some impressive brainwashing indeed. It seems being the ultimate artist is not Angie's only talent. Come to think of it, I've never seen her do anything with art.
I mean, it's not really all that impressive, is it? It took her this long to get anything accomplished in that vein?
Being able to take advantage of psychologically broken people isn't really something that's impressive.
The problem, again, I'm not talking about religion or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, the thing that's manipulative is that she made Himiko convert to her religion and then gave her what she wanted.
Yeah.
That's manipulative.
No!
I mean, I'm not jealous or anything.
Okay, I don't want to talk about this.
My feelings for Himiko are totally clean and pure. Not like you degenerate males with your filthy, vulgar, impure feelings, right, Miyu?
This is bad. They're gonna get so addicted.
Addicted to what?
A virgin is weakest during their first time. It doesn't take much to get them off.
Okay. I'm so glad we spent 2 seconds of our time to talk to you, Miyu.
What?
How did the conversation end up here?
Just eat your breakfast, okay? It's gonna be safer.
Jeez, girls' conversations are always like this. They jump around so much I can't keep up.
That's not really the important part right now, Kaito.
A divine message, you say. I think it would be best to verify what her Atua has to say.
What's the matter?
What's going on? Did Angie do something to Himiko?
What?
I just undid her brainwashing, that's all.
But
But Himiko is clearly acting strange.
Well, she's just acting differently than she was before.
Is that not the definition of acting strange?
It is, I guess.
What was that?
That's rude. I'm not acting strange. This is my true self.
Thinking about it, Himiko hasn't said anything about magic.
That's true,
Well-
true.
Well, the thing is that's also a facade.
Yeah, you're right.
And she doesn't believe it either.
Right.
Like, she's just looking to escape into something that gives her some comfort.
And that kind of makes sense in the situation that we're in, you know? Everyone's gonna seek a little bit of escapism.
Sure, but I mean, I'm talking about in general with Himiko. Like, whatever it is that's in her past that we don't really know, she's hiding from. And it could be the same as everybody else.
Right.
And that's what the magic thing is about. So at
Yeah.
the moment, she's just replaced the magic.
With Atua.
Yeah, she actually did change her class from mage to cleric.
I guess Atua's words can't reach robots.
Hey!
that's robophobic.
What? You're being robophobic again!
It'll be okay.
Hey, Himiko has never been robophobic up until now.
It's okay. Atua has compassion for robots who look human. Okay.
Ah,
Oh no. It's like she's fallen into a cult, isn't it? To think that Himiko, who calls herself a mage, ended up like this.
well, depending on whether or not she keeps her mage spells, she might end up being really good in the party.
Huh?
Or wait, do you need to have a patron deity to use magic?
No.
Or is that just for divine spells? Himiko seems more like the black magic type.
Right, but the thing is she also doesn't seem, like, destructive. sorts of magic.
Yeah.
Well, she's just playing around with different definitions of magic. And I want to join in, but I'm like, no. Restrain yourself, Damon.
You'd need a demon for that. Well, if you believe in demons, you believe in gods too, right?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, all of that is just plain unimportant. I was just curious.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have a handsome god. A handsome god is watching over me.
I love that.
Trying to emulate Angie. So I don't need to be scared of anything.
What?
Don't say that! That's a super huge death flag!
Yeah, and you've really been raising a lot of them this chapter, Himiko. I'm not going to read that line!
Hey,
Angie, what are these divine messages? Is she getting, like, texts on her phone from outside and interpreting it as words from Atua?
Atua says that this academy suffers from the same sins as the outside world.
Believable.
You're all unhappy because your greed is making you treat each other like adversaries.
Well, that's actually not happening to the extent that it normally does. This is pretty heartening, to be honest.
Atua has spoken.
Atua has spoken. Your desire to leave this place is only worsening your greed.
Greed?
'Cause Atua says so.
So we must cast aside that sinful greed and rejoice in our new lives here.
So, in other words, we should just stay here? Yeah, I really don't like this religion.
So you are saying we should live here for the rest of our lives?
No.
No! That's wrong.
How divine!
It's not enough to simply live here forever. Our lives must also be full of divine purpose.
Okay, what's different between what you're saying and what Kokichi is saying?
You all have to convert to Atua.
That, basically, yes.
In other words,
You see?
we must make this academy heaven on earth.
Building a Tower of Babel, are we? What?
And then?
In doing so, our desire to leave will vanish and the killings will cease.
No.
that's...
Are you being serious right now?
Because
This place provides us all with shelter, food, clothing, and wonderful friends.
you'll get punished.
What more could you possibly desire? Do not give in to your greed.
Yeah, I don't accept your premise. She is really controlling.
Yes, she is.
It's one thing to do everything you can to convince somebody of your position, but it's another thing altogether to try to browbeat it into them.
What? Himiko!
Do you hear this nonsense? Snap out of it!
Cut it out.
Atua's divine messages are never wrong.
Huh?
How would you know?
What?
Yep.
Himiko is a good girl and a fast learner.
And then?
Together, we devised a truly divine plan. The best plan ever to help us live lives of fulfillment here.
Huh?
The best plan?
Here!
Tell them, Himiko.
No, I don't think the two of them came up with a plan.
Right?
I think you came up with a plan.
Huh.
Everyone!
You know, think about Kokichi and Gota, and now we've got Angie and Himiko.
Oh, yeah.
There's an interesting parallel there.
They're both controlling and manipulative people, though I do not think that Angie is bursting with evil. But they have acquired an innocent and naive follower kind of against their will, and everyone around them, not really against their will, but they're just being so duped, and everyone around them is like, what are you doing?
Make them burst with happiness! Yeah, explode with excitement! It's finally happening!
Great, huh?
The amazing Himiko's magic show is finally opening!
Oh, are you actually gonna do one for real?
Huh?
A magic show?
Don't worry, admission is free. Actually, I guess admission will just be your smiles.
I seem to remember what happened after the last person put on a performance in one of these games.
Over the years, my show has given many smiles to people with broken hearts. Now is the time to demonstrate my powers!
With my magic.
My magic is the only thing that can heal your twisted hearts. But in our current predicament, performing magic tricks is quite illogical.
Stop it.
Yeah, don't disturb my concentration. You gotta learn to read the mood already. And it's called a magic show because I do magic, not tricks.
Well, okay. Screw your magic show. I don't get excited about that trick.
Why?
You're way too excited.
How about that?
Yeah, the show opens tomorrow morning. Come to the gym after the morning announcement. No one will be dead in there, I promise. You guys better get excited and look forward to it with anticipation.
Anticipation? Don't say that to Miu. Miu will understand what you actually tried to say and what you...
Say.
Surely you mean anticipation. Or have I misunderstood the nature of this show?
Well then.
Himiko and I will begin the prep work, and I'm supposed to ask others to help too.
Sayonara.
I'm counting on you guys to help. Sayonara. Farewell.
Farewell, Inara.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
After announcing their show before anyone could react, Himiko and Angie left the dining hall.
Himiko?
What happened to her?
I suppose she doesn't really have a particularly stable personality.
She's too prone to laziness, so she's willing to latch on to something that means she doesn't have to think as much. Maybe something like that?
Maybe something like that. I don't think it's because she's prone to laziness. I mean, she is, but I don't think that's why. Like, she doesn't have much ambition, and she has... Well, ambition isn't quite the right word, but I'm just going to leave it there.
I kind of get what you mean.
And she doesn't have a really well-developed sense of identity. So it's like she's latching on to things that can help give her a sense of identity.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean, your identity comes from you.
Right.
Your identity doesn't come from anything else. Neither adopting an ideology, nor a religion, nor what type of entertainment you enjoy.
Yeah.
You are you and are not defined by other things. Well, anyway.
Oh dear.
Faith as intense as this can be quite terrifying. Have you ever heard of the zeal of a convert?
But
There may be no cause for concern. This does not appear to be related to our motive videos.
Well, that isn't the only thing that would be concerning?
Yeah, I feel like he's hyper-focusing on the wrong thing.
Yeah, Kibo is hyper-focusing on the motive videos. I'm not saying that that's not important, but that's not what this is about.
There have been many times when Monokuma has made a motive, and then someone died anyway, regardless of the motive.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You're only worried about that?
I'm worried.
Of course. We cannot afford to take Monokuma's motives lightly.
It just takes one person.
But
Everyone who isn't here could be showing each other their videos, right?
you can't be hyper paranoid over what people that aren't in your sight are doing.
Well, to be fair, she knows who has her video and who he's hanging around.
You know what? You're right. I take that back. You're right.
Because if Kokichi was like, hey, Gota, let me see that video, of course he's going to be like, oh yeah, okay.
The fuck you just say?
You mean Kokichi, Gonta, and Ryoma?
No.
No, I don't think that's it. Even with 3 people, there's a low probability of them having each other's motive videos.
And we know Gonta has Tsumugi's.
It seems unlikely that one of them would show a motive video without seeing their own in return. But possibly thinking about common sense in terms of Kokichi's behavior is, well... So I don't think a video exchange in a small group like that is likely.
True.
I see. That is true.
Well done!
Not bad. That's the ultimate detective for you.
Of course, you never know. It could still happen anyway. Sometimes the thing that's not particularly
Likely.
does still happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. The same goes for Angie and Himiko. Give Himiko back! I will suplex you!
Tenko, she was never yours to begin with.
What do you think?
For now, let us have some breakfast, shall we? I have prepared meals for everyone. Of course, I will deliver meals to those who are not currently present.
Nah.
You don't gotta do that. I'll eat their portions.
No. They have to eat.
Ah!
Yeah.
What he said. Kaito, don't push yourself too hard.
I don't understand the meaning of those words. Like, I get what they mean individually, but when you put them together, it just blanks in my head.
Allow me to elucidate this topic of conversation. 20 push-ups.
Ow, bro, why you gotta be like that?
After I helped... Oh, she gave it to him! After I helped the stuffed Kaito to his room, I returned to my own.
Free day.
Probably.
Free day?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I should go to the casino. I did promise Miyu. I'm sure I'm gonna regret this.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are.
100%. Whoa!
Shuichi!
Wait up, Shuichi!
Huh?
Huh? Kokichi? And Kyo and Ryoma? What?
Ha! Fucking virgin!
You know, if you think about it, this is quite a group.
Yeah.
I think the safe thing to do, Shuichi, is to just run away. Something horrible is going to happen here.
I mean, at least Ryoma's here, so, you've got someone who's gonna be on your side if weird stuff goes down.
Well, Korekiyo is not the worst person to be here if weird things are happening, and he's certainly amusing when he has something to say, which is never. Looks like this pubeless virgin was eavesdropping on us.
Look, man. Look, eaves are hard to carry, it's really easy to drop them.
Billy,
They're very heavy. What?
are you dropping eaves again?
Look, construction isn't my forte.
As an evil supreme leader, I can't pass up the chance to watch you win a jackpot. Those have nothing to do with each other.
That's correct.
Ryoma and I have just arrived as well.
Yeah.
This place is pretty suspicious. We'd better investigate it thoroughly.
Make sure to investigate those slot machines very well.
Hey!
Well, we can play some secret game with Shuichi's medal, can't we? Well, if you can, you'd better, stop calling Shuichi a pubeless virgin.
What? Who came up with that rule?
Fucking moron!
You, Dodoy! Who else could it be?
No.
But it wasn't me.
The fuck you just say?
Quit fucking around.
I'm not playing dumb. I never tell a lie, because bears do not lie. Do you believe me?
That's not very persuasive, especially in a really sketchy situation like this one.
Hey,
First of all, that medal is just a special knick-knack I made for the Moto Cubs. There's no reason for you guys to have it. Stick it in the slot machine if you want.
So we can use it even though it's supposed to be a special item? Can use it or can't use it? Which is it? That doesn't make any sense.
why you?
What? You mean I got fake info? Ah!
Oh, man.
Typical useless Mew. You would get jerked around by fake info like that. Oh, jerked around.
Jeez.
Well, it's fine if it was just fake info. That's not the reason I came here anyway.
What is even happening, Billy?
Whoa!
Whoa! What are you guys doing here? I came here to lose more money.
Kaito, please help.
Yoo-hoo!
Why are you here, Kaito? I thought you swore off gambling forever.
Hey!
Hold up! Why do you think I came here to gamble in this casino?
Well, what else can you do?
Advance the dialogue.
Well,
Would one come here for some other reason?
Come to think of it, why am I here?
No, you're wrong. I didn't come here to gamble, honestly, guys. I promise.
I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
I just don't understand why the instincts of Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, were off.
oh, I see.
So, you're positive you'll win it this time? Oh, Kaito, it's good to be confident, but not when you're wrong about everything all the time.
What?
Huh? You take that back, you little weasel.
Don't screw around!
Don't you dare underestimate the instincts of Kaito Momota. I challenge you, Kokichi.
I accept your challenge.
Oh.
Are any of these games two-player?
No, who knows?
He's so easily manipulated. You can't tell if he's wise or just an idiot.
So simple, like a moth to a flame. Ah, yes, that is why I came, to watch suffering.
Okay.
Yeah, suffering. Kaito, Kokichi, Korekiyo, Ryoma, and I, the 5 of us each used our coins and competed at the slots.
I'm not sure how that works, but okay.
Is it competition if literally no personal skill is involved?
Well, one could say that luck is a skill, especially in Danganronpa.
Perhaps, but who here would have access to that?
I'd been roped into it before I even realized it. Nah, who cares?
The fuck's going on?
Wait, why am I getting shoved aside?
Come on, man.
You might rig the slot machine so it wouldn't be a fair match.
I'd have to have access to software for that. I'm not a programmer.
Huh?
What? No fucking way I'd ever do that. Ah, damn it. He's on to me. I guess I am a programmer.
It's written all over your face that you would.
All right.
Well then, let's start.
My life is suffering.
The competition was over in a heartbeat.
What? Why? But I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars!
Why is Korekiyo standing there lording it over anybody?
That's just how he is, man.
Yeah, okay, I guess so. Kaito lost in a landslide.
Whoa! That was so awesome, Ryoma!
At least Kokichi is having fun.
Winning at something like this isn't anything to brag about.
Kokichi has fun no matter what's going on.
That's true. For a given definition of fun, yes. Against all odds, Bilmo won in a landslide. Are there that many landslides when it comes to slot machines?
Well, I mean, it's all about perspective. Who's at the top of the landslide and who's at the bottom of the landslide? Because one at the top's winning, right?
Do you have some sort of trick?
That's the best I got, man.
I don't know.
Nothing like that. I've just got a knack for it, I guess.
You can't have a knack for the same slot machine. You just keep putting it in and keep pulling the lever. There is no knack. There is no skill. At least if you are moving from slot machine to slot machine, you can make the argument that you had something to do with it. But you can't if you're just sitting on the same thing. It's dumb luck.
Yeah, what he said. You mean you're lucky? That's just superstition.
You're talking about your intuition all the time. You're applying your intuition to your own luck. You're all idiots. Ah!
What is it?
I cannot ignore that comment. Do not relegate luck to the realm of superstition. My cookie cheese senses are tingling. Kyo's about to give an anthropology lecture. That's one of the things I came here for. He's so weird.
Yes.
For example, it is said that certain words or phrases will jinx a difficult challenge. This is deeply connected to the Japanese concept of kotodama, the power of words.
Of course, there's similar things outside of Japan.
Yeah, like, break a leg when it comes to performance on
Right.
Broadway.
The superstition, not on Broadway, just theater.
Sure. Okay.
The superstition is if you say good luck, that jinxes it. And if
Yeah.
you say break a leg, that's the same as good luck.
Right. I used to know the reason, but I've forgotten it.
It doesn't take much imagination to figure out the simple reason why. It's sort of like reverse psychology. Also, if you're performing Macbeth, you call it the Scottish play, not Macbeth. Otherwise, it jinxes it.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Well, forget what those two losers are saying. It's like saying green if you want me to go harder, or red if you want me to stop.
Red.
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 Say.
I'm just gonna keep up with that for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Please be silent.
Why?
What? I'm just trying to lighten up the mood.
Corey Kyo is not interested in your lightening of the mood. He wants it dark and gloomy.
Red. Red.
So then,
Kotodama is a belief that words contain power that can influence reality itself. Speaking positive words leads to fortune, and negative words lead to misfortune.
right?
Yeah, like when you rephrase a sentence so it doesn't sound as
I
unlucky.
see, yes.
Yes. When someone facing a challenge hears negative words, they might feel it is unlucky. That feeling of misfortune may then affect their focus or motivation. Yes? I see. In that case, perhaps the belief in superstition is what affects them.
No.
Essentially that.
Yeah.
I don't let silly things like that affect me. I win simply because I'm confident in my skills. That's all it takes.
I'm so confident in my ability to pull a lever down.
Well, earlier he said, this is literally nothing. Don't praise my skill. You can't have any.
That's true.
He just means in general.
That's correct.
Yes, and words have the power to grant or rob someone of such confidence. Words are powerful. Truth or lies may both be fired as powerfully as a bullet from a gun.
He did the thing, the Dangan, the truth bullets.
Did you see what I did there?
Okay.
I see. I guess you can't underestimate luck.
Hey, so...
Hey, Ryoma, didn't you have any pregame rituals or something?
Yeah.
Well, now that you mention it, when I was playing a match, if I entered the court with my right foot, it'd go well. So I did the same thing with this slot machine here. But listen, don't pay attention to superstition. It's all about being confident in your own skills. Oh God, I stepped forward with my left foot. Ah! My life will end! Just like I want it to. But that's it.
No, everybody has stuff like that, and I'm not looking down on it, but...
Yeah.
I bet your racket bends to the right, too.
Red.
You know, your racket.
Red!
Red!
Listen,
Please be silent forever.
Yes. 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 Yes.
What did I do?
Stop glaring at me! It was just a joke! Don't you idiots realize I'm actually a really popular character even though BSG hates me?
All right.
Then I guess I'll give it a try. It's the right foot, right?
You're so gullible, Kaito.
Everything I know is a lie.
Lose harder.
Oh, harder!
Oh, God. David, don't you start. Red! Red!
Kaito.
Ryoma wins again! Too bad.
Serves you right. Why don't you give it a tug with your other hand?
Red! Red!
Luck alone doesn't produce results as consistent as these, Ryoma.
Well, of course. If I was just lucky, I wouldn't be undefeated on the court.
It's interesting how Ryoma is actually getting a chance to talk about tennis.
Yeah.
He hasn't really had a chance at all to do that.
You know, Kaito, you don't have any skills when it comes to gambling.
You can't have skills at a single slot.
Shut up! My skills are suited for the universe. That's why they don't work on gambling. I can't waste them on that.
I'd totally buy it, but you seem to really care about this.
That's why I don't gamble anymore.
You just did and lost, again.
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
Right. Well then.
I took a very depressed Kaito back to his room, then returned to mine. With Kaito, it's always one step forward and then collapsing forward into a heap and not being able to get up until everyone else has gone forward 10 more steps.
I don't think that's how that phrase goes.
Anyway, enough silly stuff. Kokichi and Gonta. Angie and Himiko. And Ryoma and Maki too. Everyone's all over the place, but I shouldn't just leave them be. There has to be something I can do. Yes, I'm going to do something about this.
Not what I was expecting.
I'm going to do something about this. I say.
In the next episode.
Somehow.